Thank you so much for helping me, Jeremiah, today. I appreciate it so much. Today we're going to be working with critical thinking skills, comparison and contrasting, cause and effect, drawing conclusions, and problems and solutions. Okay? Now, from the title, what do you think we're going to be studying today?
The abominable snowman.
Absolutely excellent. Okay. Okay. What do you already know about the abominable snowman?
It's basically a white Bigfoot.
A white Bigfoot.
That lives in snowy, harsh environments.
That lives in snowy, harsh environments. Okay, so what predictions can you make that we're going to be studying about today?
They're just studying about Bigfoot.
Okay, but what is our purpose for reading?
So we can learn more about Bigfoot.
Learn more about
The
Bigfoot.
abominable snowman.
The abominable snowman. Okay, now abominable means very bad, very unpleasant or bad. We don't know if he's bad or not, but abominable, the word abominable means unpleasant. An explorer is a person who travels to a place few people have ever been before. So few people have ever been to the top of Mount Everest or in the high mountains of Tibet. Okay? Imagine you're an explorer. You're climbing the highest mountain in the world. The air is very thin. You gasp and struggle to breathe. You are colder than you've ever been in your life. Why are you gasping and struggling for breath?
Because the air is very thin.
Exactly. That's the cause. The air is very thin. That's the cause. And the effect is you gasp, struggle to breathe, and you're colder than you've ever been because the air is thin. The falling snow makes it hard to see. You can't even see where you're going. Why can't you see where you're going?
Because the snow is very thick and it's just snowing like crazy.
It's snowing like crazy. The falling snow makes it hard to see. The harsh winds never stop blowing. Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Winds, good correction. Okay, I read it wrong. Thank you so much. The harsh winds never stop blowing. They cut your face like knives. Then suddenly you see someone or something in front of you. You have never seen anything like it. What can you predict it is?
The abominable snowman.
The abominable snowman. A huge ape-like creature is standing on a rocky edge in front of you. Is about 6 foot tall, is covered in what looks like long red hairs. Okay, in your mind's eye, are you seeing this creature? Okay. Its face reminds you of a monkey's face. Its long arms dangle back and forth. Can you show me how long arms dangle? Can you walk? Okay. Can you walk like an abominable snowman? Okay. The creature is standing on 2 feet. Okay. As a human would. Okay. Do you see this in your mind's eye? Okay. It opens its mouth and you hear a loud, shrill scream. Then, as suddenly as it appeared, the creature is gone. Okay. So, how do you think this compares to Bigfoot? What are some things that are like and some things that are different between Bigfoot and the abominable snowman?
Long brown hairs.
Bigfoot, okay. Bigfoot has brown hair that's long, okay. And they say this one's got reddish hair that's long,
Reddish hair with snow.
okay. Okay. Now where is Bigfoot found?
In forests.
Okay. Where's the abominable snowman found?
In harsh and snowy environments.
Snowy environment. Okay. Now, what do most people see that they think that they've seen? What do they see on the ground that they say, ah?
Huge footprints.
Footprints, okay. There's cast of footprints of Bigfoot and most footprints. Okay, so let's read on and see where people think that they've seen Bigfoot or the abominable snowman. Was the creature real? Was the scream from a strange animal? Or was it the wind howling? Okay, these are questions you have to ask yourself. Maybe your mind was playing tricks on you. Are you in danger? Or are you just too cold and lightheaded to think clearly? What do you think?
Lightheaded.
You think you're lightheaded and it wasn't real. How long has the creature been around? Explorers from the West. Are we talking about the Wild West with guns and things?
No.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Talking about the west side of the earth.
The west side of the Western Hemisphere, exactly. So, explorers from the west first learned of the beast during the 1800s. They found huge footprints, there's those footprints again, okay, in the mountains between Nepal and Tibet. Footprints would appear suddenly, then they would end in a pile of rocks. Okay. C.K. Howard Bury was the first European to say he saw the creature. He was leading a group of mountain climbers up Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world. He was about 21,000 feet up the mountain. Then he saw a hairy, ape-like figure climbing quickly away from him. 21,000 feet in the air, up on the side of a mountain, a very cold mountain, and he sees something. Okay. A few years later, N.A. Tambazi saw the creature. Tambazi had never believed the abominable snowman was real, but then he saw it about 200 feet away, pulling up large plants and eating them. What does that make him? An herbivore, okay. He changed his mind. In 1938, Captain Auvernay traveled by himself through the Himalayas. Let's look at the conditions he traveled under. He traveled by himself, okay. He found mountain climbing much harder than he expected. The snow blinded him. He was not dressed warmly enough, and he began to get frostbite. He lost his way and became confused. So those are 6 things that are not good going on with him. Okay. Suddenly, a very tall creature appeared in front of him. It picked him up and carried him a long way to a cave. Then the creature covered him, fed him, and took care of him until he was well. So, what are the facts? He was traveling by himself. He was mountain climbing, was much harder than he expected. He began to get frostbite. He lost his way, became confused. So those are the facts. Okay. Now, do we think that the creature appeared in front of him and took him to a cave and took care of him until he got well? What do you think?
I think it was a person.
Okay, that's a possibility, isn't it? Okay. Now, here's the reported sightings. Okay. Strange footprints, spots a creature near a glacier, is rescued by the snowman. Somebody tries to catch him, they never do. They see footprints, they see more footprints, so the scientist spots the creature. And then somebody in 1979 sees the snowman in the Himalayas. Now, what year is this?
1979.
Okay, so he saw him in 1979, and this is 2018. 1979. So it's been 39 years since anyone has seen or heard of the abominable snowman. Okay? Now, here's where we're going to do some critical thinking. What do we have nowadays that would maybe verify there is or there isn't one?
We have cameras.
We have cell phones, we have cameras, but nobody's taken a picture recently, have they? Okay.
There's only one.
There's only one abominable snowman?
There's a few videos, but none of them are proven to be real.
Okay. Okay, so there's no documentation. Okay. We have the ability to make documentation, but there isn't any documentation now. So now, tell me why. What do you think? Why do you think there hasn't been any documentation?
Because it's gotten smarter over the years and started hiding or something.
Okay, very easy. The abominable snowman has gotten smarter over the years, and he started hiding. Okay. How about the number of people that are going up? Okay, in the beginning there were just one or few people going up. Now it's like people are going up Mount Everest all the time. Maybe there's so many people that he's hiding from them. Okay. In your mind, what do you think? Do you think there is one or there isn't one?
I think there could be, because we only discovered like half the Earth, and that's it. And there's still like 3/4 of it that we can still discover.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent. I like your train of thought. There's a possible maybe, because we don't know what's out there, do we? We're still learning every single day. Thank you so much, Jeremiah, for helping me. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.